Cymru's World Thinking Day event, we are going to visit Our Cabana in Mexico and hear from members of Girlguiding Cymru who have stayed there. I was very lucky to lead a party from Wales in 2018 and have such fond memories of my time there. And it was lovely to bring to life all the pictures of Our Cabana that I had seen since I was a guide. Maybe you're planning to visit there in the future, or you may have already been. We would love to hear from you. So let us know your plans or experiences by popping them in the comments box below and state what unit you're from. The warmth and friendship we had while staying in Our Cabana will stay with me for the rest of my life. It is truly a magical place, and I really hope that you do get to visit there one day. And if you do, please remember to share your stories with us. Thank you.
Situated in Mexico, and you can see here the Mexican flag. Our Cabana is in Cuernavaca City, the city of eternal spring. This is the capital of the state of Morelos, which is located about 80 kilometers away from Mexico City. If you get up early, you may be lucky to see the volcano Popocatépetl emerging through the clouds, and you can just see it at the top of the picture there. Since its opening in 1957, Our Cabana has welcomed guests from all around the world and offers a range of activities and programs. The Cuernavaca symbol is part of its logo, which you can see there on the left on the badge. The tree represents the worldwide movement with more than 10 million Girl Guides and Girl Scouts. The roots are a symbol of friendship, which starts at Our Cabana and grows deep. The trunk shows the strength and continual growth of the Girl Guiding and Girl Scouting movement. The three branches that you can see there represent each of the guiding promise. And the drop of water at the bottom has two meanings. It's an Aztec symbol of life and a pre-Hispanic symbol of communication. And the picture on the right is the iconic symbol that you see when you walk into Our Cabana. And I have to admit that I got very emotional when I saw that picture myself. I was very, very lucky to lead a Guiding Cymru party to Our Cabana in August 2018. And we attended one of their summer friendship events. And this is our group getting ready to get onto the plane. Lovely group of girls. And there are many events through the year, including seeing the monarch butterflies, sea adventures, and visits to the turtle sanctuary. You can do a taste of Mexico, and they also have Day of the Dead festivals. And they have the summer festival friendship events that we attended. But you can also do pick and mix events. The dream of a world centre in the Western Hemisphere was conceived in 1946 during a training session in Cuba. The formal planning started 6 years later, and the first participants attended a Juliet Lowe event. And it was during this event that Our Cabana Song was written using the melody of Mexican traditional birthday song, Las Mananitas. And this is us standing outside the Our Cabana sign, so you can see that we actually did get there. It was wonderful. On February the 22nd, 1956, the dedication for Our Cabana was led by Lady Baden-Powell. And it was on this day that Lady Baden-Powell donated the iconic blue door that greets every Girl Guide and Girl Scout to Our Cabana. This is called the Chief's Door, and it welcomes you to a start of a wonderful adventure. And it's amazing to go through that door and know that you are in Our Cabana. It's an amazing site which is set over 5 acres of land with 7 beautiful gardens and representing the rich flora of Mexico. Our cabana can accommodate over 100 guests in 4 buildings, and they are appropriately named after the flowers of the country. There's a dining hall where you taste the wonderful international food, a large meeting room called Mixer Cocali, where seminars, conferences, evening activities, and parties can be held, as well as a craft house where you can explore your artistic creativity through Mexican craft making. And we spent many a happy time there doing paintings and craft. There's also a swimming pool, volleyball and tennis courts, campfire circles, and much, much more. Our cabana's mascot is a lizard named Iggy. He was born in 2015, and there is a mosaic of him in the swimming pool shown here. Previous to that, the mascot was a donkey called Amigo. Our cabana has received more than 70,000 Girl Guides and Girl Scouts from all over the world, and volunteers can come from anywhere and stay for 12 to 24 weeks, depending on the season. And this was the picture of everyone that we met while we were there. And we met girls and leaders from Canada, Ecuador, Chile, USA, Scotland, and our friends over the border in England. Activities include the opening ceremony and the morning flagpole ceremony. And daytime time can be spent taking part in a number of WAGs initiatives, sports and excursions. Evenings are spent sharing customs, celebrations, songs and dancings, and a special fiesta, complete with festive foods, music, and often the breaking of a piñata. And we were very lucky on our last night. We had a group of Mexican players with complete with their sombreros singing traditional songs to us. And we were very lucky. We visited Tepoztlan and Cuernavaca, and our girls particularly enjoyed the waterfall jumping. The dining room hosts flags of the visitors to Our Cabana, as well as the place for very tasty food. And it's where events like the International and Mexican evenings are held. Tortillas and salsa verde were staples, and who could refuse a churros? There is an opportunity to take part in a service project, which all the girls love doing. It was one of the highlights. In addition to the waterfall, I think it was one of the highlights of their time there. We visited a school in a very poor area and showed the children some Welsh crafts. And while we could not understand each other's language, we were able to work together. And we were very humbled by the children who had very little, but gave so much. There was such joy to work with. It was just amazing.
Hi, I am Elizabeth Davis and I was one of the representatives for Wales and the West Glamorgan Guiding Centre. In 2017, I went on an enriching experience in Mexico, which enabled me to learn about other cultures. Within this trip, I was able to make lifelong friends, visit landmarks, and take place in activities such as waterfall jumping, which is a particular favourite of mine. This empowered me to meet people from a range of places around the world. The confidence I have gained from this trip has allowed me to be more independent and has carried on with me throughout my life. Thank you.
Our Cabana is a magical place where memories are made. I was so excited to go, and it was a fantastic place to visit. Do try and go yourselves.
Thank you so much for visiting Our Cabana, Mexico with us today. We hope you've enjoyed your visit and learnt something new. And hopefully we've inspired you to go there yourself one day. We're going to end by listening to Our Cabana Song, and maybe you'll join in and sing along with us. Thank you ever so much for visiting Our Cabana, Mexico.
Each day there is filled with laughter, each evening is filled with song. thank you, Carol, for sharing your experience at Our Cabana. Come back at 4 p.m. when we'll be visiting our final World Centre, Sangam, with our volunteer Liz Matthews from Brecon. See you soon.